inside factory process, where passion, precision, and craft.
Golden warmth fills the room Faye, every loaf bringing comfort, beauty, and a sense of home.
At home, our bread becomes part of family moments, sharing, enjoying, and connecting over quality artisan food.
Every great loaf begins with carefully select raw materials. Premium flour arrives in bulk. Our trained professionals ensure every delivery meets strict hygiene and quality standards before entering production.
High-capacity stainless steel silos store the flour in controlled conditions, protecting freshness and maintaining ideal moisture levels. Through advanced pneumatic systems, flour moves seamlessly from storage to the production line, untouched by human hands.
Inside the control room, digital systems continuously monitor protein content, moisture balance, and purity, ensuring perfect consistency in every batch.
Fine artisan flour de Brule, the foundation of texture, structure, and flavor. Precision is everything. Automated dosing systems measure each ingredient with exact accuracy. Salt enhances flavor and strengthens the dough structure sooner, added in perfectly controlled quantities. Carefully stored yeast is activated under optimal conditions, ensuring proper fermentation and natural rise.
Purified, temperature-controlled water completes the foundation, critical for dough consistency and fermentation control.
Now, the ingredients unite dry. Flour, water, yeast, and salt converge in perfect synchronization.
At inside factory process, hygiene is non-negotiable. Every team member follows strict sanitation protocols before entering production.
From the purity of raw ingredients begins the transformation into artisan perfection. This is where artisan bread truly begins. Inside the giant dough mixing powerhouse at Inside, premium flour cascades down in measured volume poncins, forming the structural foundation of every artisan loaf.
Temperature-controlled purified water is infused with exact precision, activating proteins and preparing the dough for gluten development.
The spiral blade powers to life, engineered to fold, stretch, and strengthen the dough with controlled intensity.
As rotation intensifies, separate ingredients transform into a unified mass, sticky, elastic, and full of potential.
Advanced sensors monitor elasticity and resistance in real time and kind, ensuring perfect gluten formation in every batch.
Hydration levels, mixing cycles, and dough temperature are carefully controlled because artisan consistency depends on scientific precision.
Here, gluten strands begin to form, creating the structure that will trap air and shape the crumb of the final bread.
The rhythmic spiral motion stretches and folds the dough repeatedly, building strength while preserving artisan character. Even the surrounding environment is regulated. Temperature and humidity maintained for optimal dough performance.
The traditional window pane test confirms proper gluten development, a perfect balance of elasticity and strength.
With mixing complete, the massive bowl tilts, releasing the fully developed artisan dough onto the transfer line.
A powerful river of dough moves forward, ready for shaping and fermentation.
Automated conveyors transport the batch seamlessly, maintaining structure while guiding it to the next stage of transformation.
After mixing, the dough enters the robotic stretch and fold division VASI, where strength, structure, and artisan texture are carefully developed.
With controlled precision, robotic arms stretch the dough outwards, lengthening gluten strands without tearing.
Multiple robotic units operate in perfect synchronization, ensuring consistent handling across every section of dough.
Each fold is followed by a precise resting interval, allowing fermentation to continue and gluten to naturally strengthen.
Though automation leads the process, skilled professionals continuously monitor dough development to maintain artisan quality.
Built-in sensors automatically adjust pressure too, ensuring the dough is handled gently, never overworked.
With each stretch and fold, the dough becomes stronger, smoother, and more elastic, capable of holding fermentation gases.
Structured and strengthened, the dough flows forward in seamless mechanical harmony toward its next resting phase. AI-driven analysis tracks gluten development in real-time layers, confirming optimal elasticity and internal strength. After structure is built, the dough enters the heart of flavor development, pubu, the climate-controlled fermentation towers at inside factory process. Sealed within a precisely regulated environment, the dough begins its slow and essential transformation.
Over time, natural fermentation activates. Yeast produces carbon dioxide, gently expanding the dough from within.
Humidity levels are carefully controlled to prevent surface drying and maintain optimal fermentation conditions. Stable temperature and humidity ensure balanced yeast activity, developing deeper flavor and consistent structure.
In this calm, carefully engineered environment, science protects tradition.
Every batch is digitally monitored, ensuring precise fermentation curves and consistent artisan quality.
When fermentation reaches its peak, the chambers release the dough for the next stage.
A final elasticity check confirms the dough is light, extensible, and perfectly fermented. Across the facility, multiple towers operate simultaneously, delivering consistent results at industrial scale. The surface reveals countless fermentation bubbles formed, visible proof of living, active dough.
Digital systems confirm completion, fermentation is complete, and the dough is ready for shaping.
Expert approval ensures every batch meets the highest artisan standards.
Carefully fermented and full of flavor, the dough advances towards shaping.
With fermentation complete, the dough enters the precision divider, loaf, where large batches are portioned into perfectly equal pieces.
Each portion is measured to the gram, ensuring uniform baking and consistent artisan quality. Each portion is measured to the gram, ensuring uniform baking and consistent artisan quality.
For ciabatta, the dough is gently stretched into its signature rustic rectangle, preserving internal air pockets.
Round loaves are shaped into smooth boules, creating surface tension that supports oven spring. Even in a modern facility, the artisan touch remains essential. Skilled hands refine each loaf to perfection. A light dusting of flour enhances texture, prevents sticking, and creates the classic rustic finish. Scoring is more than decoration, yukai. It controls expansion during baking and defines the loaf's character. With surgical precision, blades create clean cuts that guide the bread's final rise inside the oven. Perfect symmetry ensures every loaf carry the unmistakable signature of artisan craftsmanship. With patience, the dough relaxes and expands, building internal volume while enhancing taste complexity.
The surface reveals delicate fermentation bubbles beneath a smooth outer skin, holbein, ready for its final rise.
In the shaping hall, tradition and technology blend, captured in every floating grain of flour.
Carefully shaped and scored, the loaves advance toward final proofing.
Each loaf carries uniform structure, yet retains its unique artisan identity.
Across the production floor, hundreds of loaves move in synchronized harmony. In the final proofing chamber, the shaped dough prepares for its transformation under heat. Temperature and humidity are precisely regulated, allowing the loaves to complete their final rise. As the dough expands, the scoring lines begin to open, signaling readiness for baking. The aroma intensifies. Structure strengthens. The moment of transformation approaches. The tunnel oven awakens, a 150-meter chamber of controlled fire and precision heat. Perfectly proofed, carefully crafted. Now, you knead, ready for fire.
This is the heart of transformation through a lathe, the 150-meter tunnel oven at Inside Factory Process.
Inside the modern artisan bread factory at Inside Factory Process, precision gas burners ignite in perfectly proofed loaves enter the tunnel, beginning their journey through intense, carefully regulated heat.
In the first phase of baking, oven spring occurs courses. Internal gases expand rapidly, lifting the loaf to its final volume.
Heat accelerates yeast activity briefly before it stops plateaued, allowing maximum rise before the crust begins to form.
As moisture evaporates, the outer layer firms, creating the foundation of a crisp artisan crust.
The Maillard reaction begins. Natural sugars and proteins caramelize, developing rich color and deep flavor.
Steam is injected at precise intervals, delaying crust formation and allowing greater expansion for a glossy, blistered finish. Microfractures form across the surface, the signature crackle of true artisan bread.
Inside Factory Process uses precisely calibrated heat zones along the 150-meter tunnel oven, ensuring each loaf bakes.
At Inside Factory Process, modern artisan bread division, the 150-meter tunnel oven is divided into
fire, precisely engineered to oven. Powerful, yet controlled to protect structure and flavor.
Minute by minute, the loaves travel deeper through the chamber, steadily transforming.
Now fully expanded, the bread develops its deep golden crust and rich baked aroma. Now fully expanded, the bread develops its deep golden crust and rich baked aroma.
The scoring lines open beautifully, guiding expansion and defining each loaf's artisan identity.
Even at peak heat, skilled professionals monitor every phase to ensure flawless baking.
Temperature remains stable at 240 degrees Celsius +, calibrated for perfect crust and crumb balance. A glowing river of artisan bread moves forward, fire having completed its transformation. A glowing river of artisan bread moves forward, fire having completed its transformation.
As our golden artisan loaves exit the tunnel oven, they move into cooler air, the final stage of baking at
Freshly baked loaves emerge thinless, fully transformed, perfectly risen, and rich in aroma. From simple dough to artisan bread, a spider, shaped by fire, perfected by precision.
After emerging from the tunnel oven, the loaves enter the cooling zone, where powerful industrial fans gradually lower temperature, stabilizing crust and crumb.
Conveyors guide the golden loaves smoothly through circulating air, ensuring even cooling across each batch.
The crust develops its signature crisp texture. Tiny blisters and caramelized edges reveal artisan craftsmanship.
Skilled staff perform tactile inspections, ensuring each loaf springs back perfectly under gentle pressure.
A light hollow sound confirms proper baking. Note it, a hallmark of well-developed artisan bread.
From oven to conveyor, the loaves form a golden river a mesmerizing flow of precision and craftsmanship.
The entire baking floor operates in synchronized harmony, machinery and human supervision working together at industrial scale.
Loaves are automatically aligned with mechanical precision, readying them for the next stage in packaging.
Each batch is carefully logged and quality checked and ensuring every artisan loaf meets Inside Factory Process standards.
From controlled fire to gentle cooling, each loaf emerges perfected tevely, ready for packaging and delivery to your table.
Freshly baked artisan loaves arrive at the automated packaging line. Precision machinery ensures every loaf is handled with care.
At an incredible 120 loaves per minute, food-grade wrap seals each loaf perfectly, preserving freshness and quality.
Each package receives a unique barcode, enabling accurate tracking and efficient inventory management. At Inside Factory Process is modern artisan bread division, Every artisan loaf receives a clearly printed
Automated quality scanners inspect seal integrity and packaging consistency, ensuring only perfect loaves proceed.
Any loaf failing inspection is automatically removed, maintaining the highest artisan standards. High-precision robotic arms carefully transfer loaves into branded crates, combining efficiency with gentle handling. High-precision robotic arms carefully transfer loaves into branded crates, combining efficiency with gentle handling.
Skilled staff oversee every operation transfer, ensuring that automation and human expertise work in harmony.
Crates are aligned and transported efficiently toward pallet formation, readying them for shipment. Pallets are assembled and prepared automatically, providing a stable foundation for stacking hundreds of loaves. Robotic palletizers arrange packages with perfect geometric precision, every pallet a work of mechanical art.
Industrial shrink wrap seals the pallet, protecting loaves during transport and maintaining artisan quality.
The warehouse houses thousands of artisan loaves and takes, organized, branded, and ready for nationwide distribution. Each pallet is logged digitally confirming batch approval and traceability before shipping. Electric forklifts transport pallets safely and efficiently to loading docks.
Every crate proudly displays the inside factory process branding, reflecting craftsmanship and quality.
Dock doors open to welcome the delivery fleet, bridging the factory and the outside world. Fleet vehicles arrive on scheduled chrono, each branded truck ready to transport artisan bread nationwide.
Pallets are loaded with care, ensuring safe and secure transport to retailers and customers. Every delivery vehicle carries the factory's signature branding, knead, a symbol of quality and consistency. Drivers double-check cargo security earlier, a final step before dispatch to guarantee safe arrival.
Dispatch is coordinated digitally. Optimized routes ensure timely delivery across the country.
From above, the scale of operations is clear: precision, order, and efficiency at every level. A human touch remains, a farewell from the factory floor, ensuring every batch leaves with care.
Trucks exit the gates, beginning their journey from inside factory process to your table.
On highways across the nation, our artisan bread travels, a testament to modern technology and traditional craft working together. From factory precision to home tables, every loaf tells the story of craftsmanship, technology, and care. After leaving the factory, our artisan bread arrives on store shelves, new, perfectly packaged and ready for customers to enjoy.
Every loaf tells a story of craftsmanship. Shoppers choose with confidence, knowing they're selecting quality.
The signature crust crack, a sensory confirmation of freshness and artisan baking precision.
At home, our bread becomes part of family moments, sharing, enjoying, and connecting over quality artisan food.
Freshly sliced, the steam rises, revealing a light, airy crumb, the hallmark of true artisan bread. And as the day ends, we return to where it all began, inside factory process, where passion meets precision.
The factory stands illuminated, a beacon of modern technology and traditional craftsmanship working together. Our name reflects commitment to quality, proudly displayed for all to see. The people behind the process, skilled, dedicated, and united by pride in their craft. From this facility, artisan bread journeys to homes everywhere. The scale of our operation